So with the tweets I just seen uh, just now, Devin Haney is looking to become undisputed at 140, and it's something that I didn't really look at the time. I didn't really expect it. Actually, he said he didn't expect to go from 140 undisputed, but the way things are lining up right now, most of the 140s you have to go to is between Top Rank, and most of the guys are on the zone now, but with Top Rank that'll be something that happen too, but definitely on the zone. So that's definitely something I can see happening. Teofimo Lopez is a huge candidate for a lot of fights right now. It's just that he hasn't really made himself available for many of them, but he's definitely someone that they're looking to kind of see if he can kind of make a name for himself between one of these champions and defeat one of them. If he can defeat or a Haney or someone, but Devin Haney's looking to fight Teofimo Lopez. He wants him and these other guys. He's putting them on notice right now, like, hey, you got to make something happen because I'm probably gonna try to come for those belts soon. And if I'm a Teofimo Lopez, um, I would try to fight a Devin Haney probably soon because if he doesn't fight Devin Haney, he's gonna end up fighting someone. Because after yesterday, Dalton Smith, he's another guy who's hungry. Like I told you guys, man, every day it's gonna be another boxer that pops up. And while everybody's worrying about trying to hunt down Devin Haney and trying to wait in line and fight him, for some reason when they was ahead of him, now they trying to turn around and get on his level. It's funny to me, but I just see right now it's a lot of 140 pounders coming to 140. You know what I'm saying? Last year people weren't talking about Matias, and now Dalton Smith. Well, they were talking about Dalton Smith, but as far as the other guys that's popping up now, nah, it's a lot of guys they still not mentioning. So that 140 division is definitely loaded right now, and 135. I definitely feel like that's a loaded division. I can see that going down immediately. That's a very loaded division. He's putting guys on notice right now, and I'm telling you, if guys don't sit up here and figure out how they're gonna go as far as in their weight classes and how their career is gonna go, they're not gonna be around long. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You probably won't be around long if you're gonna just wait around and you don't know how your career is gonna go. Because Devin Haney, he's lining up fights before, after. He's letting you know who he's possibly looking at. He's letting your plans be out there. So he's not a guy where you got to figure out and run around and figure out who he gonna fight. You got to wait in the last minute to find out that he fighting Frank Martin or something like that. It ain't gonna be like that. Well, y'all got to figure out he fighting Frank Martin because on this end, that's why sometimes it's good to kind of go out and search for your own opponent. Because now fans ain't got to guess and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. Fans kind of weird these days. Devin Haney, he'll go out searching for the top competition. He'll fight the top guys. Get accused of ducking while he's fighting the number one contender, which is kind of weird, or a champion. But then a lot of other things I'm hearing right now, too, is kind of adding up. But Devin Haney, he's searching for the top competition. Teofimo Lopez, I'm glad he said his name. Call him out. Put the pressure back on him. Because if y'all don't know this, before Lomachenko even fought Teofimo, Devin Haney was trying to fight Teofimo. And Teofimo ended up choosing Kambosos and Lomachenko after that. And it just kind of went that way. But it's definitely something I'm looking at. I was wondering, was that a possibility? Would he entertain Teofimo again? Has that name not been available? There's a lot of things going on right now. So definitely a lot of things going on right now. They're trying to line up a lot of fights at 140 right now this year. This is a huge year for a lot of fighters. You do not want to be left out this year as far as off a card or being involved. These younger fighters that's coming up, they're definitely making themselves available. They're gonna be heavily involved. They're gonna show. It's a lot of guys making a name for themselves right now. So it's definitely a lot of people putting guys on notice right now. If you're not really in tune right now, you're not gonna know what's going on. But it's definitely a lot of guys making a name for themselves, putting people on notice right now. I'm very impressed. As far as what I've been seeing this weekend, and especially the last couple of weeks, from 135 to 140. And Devin Haney he's just showing the fans right now, I do this. I make big fights. Y'all sitting up here talking about a sparring match I did 10 years ago. So you think I can't put on a big fight? That's what I do. Every fight I'm in is big. The last 4 or 5 opponents Devin Haney fought, you ain't got to do like most people do with other fighters. You ain't got to say, oh, who is this guy? Let me go figure out who he is. People know who Regis Prograis is. People know who Lomachenko is. If you didn't, that means you was a casual. And you didn't really know anything if you didn't. But yeah, it goes to show that guys really don't know what's going on as far as with Devin Haney, because he goes toward the smoke. You know what I'm saying? He's not really running from anything. And then I'm ready for people to start saying, I want to hear the first person say, oh, he's going towards Teofimo, so he's ducking this person. Oh, he's worried about Teofimo, so he's ducking this person. I want somebody to say that. Please say that. If you say something like that, you're going to expose yourself. I'm telling you, these people, the responses people have to certain comments you make about certain boxers that they like or don't like, I'm telling you, the responses they have, they will expose themselves in 0.5 seconds. I want somebody to sit up here and say that going after Teofimo is ducking somebody else. Because he's a champion and he has a belt. That's one reason why I feel like dudes, I agree with what Floyd said a while ago, like it's too many belts going on. A lot of other people said that too, but it's too many belts, because if going after a champion is ducking, it's time to drop all the belts. The belts really, it's time to drop all of them. If that's the point we're gonna get to, because I know people are gonna start talking like that, and dudes, they try to find any negative. That's the only thing you can find to kind of pull out of that situation. But with other boxers who's bigger guys, for some reason, you know who Teofimo is. There's more people that know Teofimo than they know Munguia, and that's a fact. If y'all want to test that fact, let me know. Let me know if y'all want to test that. There's more people that know Teofimo than they know Munguia. That's a fact. End of discussion. Anybody want to discuss that? Let me know. Definitely. But yeah, it's a big fight. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a title fight, unification. For Devin Haney to try to go for Undisputed, that's a huge deal, man. We need things like that in boxing. He's the only guy who's trying to make things happen. And we can't say, oh, this ain't 135 with Tank and Shakur. I mean, man, bro, let them unify. Why they can't fight each other? You know what I'm saying? Like, let them guys fight each other. They at the same weight class. They can come to 140. If they really like that, then go to 140. You know what I'm saying? 140 deep, too. Fight at 135 and 140. That's what we've been doing. That's what everybody been doing. Eastside Cruz fight at 35 and 140. Jermaine Ortiz fight at 35 and 140. Why everybody else can't do that? You ain't fighting but one time a year. It ain't like you got to do, they force you to do a mandatory. You just got a belt. Yeah, that's all I got, though. Like and subscribe.